Hello YouTube friends, Dr. Teresa here. Well, I've had my dwarf seahorses for several weeks now, and even though I had some obviously pregnant papas, I haven't had any babies yet. So I'm looking at a couple of different problems. One is the nitrites have really been high. I just can't get them to come down. And I had one guy not doing well. I moved him to a different container with clean water, and he's doing much better, and he's eating again. Another thing that I think I need to do is help myself by not using any more water conditioners. So I was adding this product to detoxify ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate, but I noticed when I use it over a long period of time, my pH starts to drop, which is not good for the seahorses, but it also slows down the nitrifying bacteria growth process. So I thought, well, that's the last thing I want, and I had to start adding buffers to the water that I was using to change the aquarium water with, because that pH kept dropping and I didn't want it to go too low. So I'm going to just stop using that and see what happens. Additionally, I had been adding some starter bacterias, and maybe I just messed up the whole process. It's been more than 6 weeks and those nitrites are still unacceptable. So I'm going to stop adding those. And some other things, I'm going to more regularly clean out sponges, one for the intake of the filter, and the little sponge filters I have really just for aeration, but they can clog and contribute pollution. Also, I made sure I took out the media inside of the filter and rinsed it and replaced it. Another step I'm taking is I'm trying to be more vigilant about keeping the food density at an appropriate level. I noticed that some of the dwarves looked a little thin. A couple of the males, their pouch had receded a little bit. So I've been really working to add more brine on a regular basis, and I think they're starting to gain weight. So I'm hoping with those changes, pretty soon some of the pregnant males that I have will start to actually have babies. I think between the water and maybe not getting enough to eat, they were just absorbing the eggs or purging them back into the aquarium because they didn't have the energy or they weren't feeling well enough. And hopefully too, the changes will not only improve water, but make it safe for my one seahorse that I have taken out and is trying to heal using very clean seawater that is not from the tank. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. Take care.